Welcome from the mile-high city of Denver, Colorado. The Mavericks taking on the Nuggets. For the Mavericks, this team is playing winning basketball, victorious in 7 of their last 10 games. Nuggets, Mavs. Tip-off in just a moment. Greetings, everyone. Welcome to 2K Sports and another exciting edition of NBA Ball. With Hall of Famers Grant Hill and Doris Burke. This is all the opening lineup for the Mavericks. Derek Lively is out there with Davis. Then there's Miles McBride, and it's Manea in at the 3. And for Denver, Johnson and his substitution on the play of the NBA Cup tournament for these two teams. Grant, a lot on the line here tonight for them.
Yeah, B.A., and both sides are very much alive in the group stage at this point. Whoever gets the win here is well on their way to the next stage of the NBA Cup.
McBride passes to Lively. Outside Davis. Pass to Manea. 5 to shoot. Dallas needs to get off a shot. Anthony Davis, and that's good. Davis has got 6 points.
Nice work from AD. He finds his comfort zone behind the three-point line.
Here's Mr. Incredible. 27 points his last game. To the inside. And it's Jokic missing. For Dallas, they've gotten 5 of 7 shots to fall. Doris, one place you see this Dallas team show up is in the hustle stats.
B.A., this version of the Dallas Mavericks is as tough and as gritty and as willing to compete as any I've seen.
Mr. Incredible passes to Johnson. And they call an illegal screen here.
One of the trickier plays to judge, but it would be hard to argue against the call.
It is really difficult to get your feet completely set, to stay completely still. It's almost surprising to me that it isn't called more often.
Gafford, he's checked in for Dallas. Porter Jr. comes in for McBride. He was all alone on that one.
I just love the ball move.
Nuggets trail by 6. Here's Mr. Incredible. He's been a big scorer for this offense, averaging around 20 points a game. Pass to Jokic. Here's Mr. Incredible. Jokic in the post. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. He's got 5.
So listen, I mean, whether you put a body on Jokic or you don't, he will sneak in there for a second chance opportunity.
Porter finds Gafford. Here's Hardy from deep. Rebounded by Johnson. Here's Shed. He's guarded by Porter. Shed, that's good.
Johnson gives them a huge lift when he's creating for his teammates. It takes their offense up a notch.
Porter, the pass to Davis. There's 53 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Gafford against Jokic. Pass to Manea. Takes the 3. Jokic grabs the board. Denver's gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Here's Simpson. Here's Mr. Incredible. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. Denver shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. The first free throw is good. Najee, he's checked in for the Nuggets. Holmes comes in for Johnson. That one drops. He ties it up. The Mavericks have gone 6 of 11 so far. 6-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Davis with it. His last outing, he had 18 points. Porter looks it over. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Hardy. Denver grabs the miss. This game against Dallas here, it's their first meeting of the season.
They'll face each other 4 times this season. Let's see which team starts off strong.
I think each team obviously will be looking to dictate the tempo and set the tone early.
And that concludes a high-scoring first quarter. We're all tied. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even on the scoreboard so far. And before we move on, what have you guys seen from Denver?
Well, they came out with a physical presence and made rebounding a priority.
I think it's why they hold the lead here early, because they're controlling the flow of the game with those second chance opportunities.
We've got Zeke Naji, Ayo Dosunmu out there with Murray. And it's Holmes in at the power forward position. That's the group for Denver getting going in the second. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Thanks. Well, Mr. Incredible in their last matchup against the 76ers put on a show. He dropped 27 points, and he helped stretch things out with a few three-point buckets. They look like a team on a mission. No one wants to play these guys right now, Brian.
Thanks, Allie. Absolutely. He was a one-man show in that one, Grant.
Yeah, he was not going to let them lose that game. We'll see if he comes in with that same mentality tonight.
One of the things I like about this guy, he's able to up the intensity whenever needed, and players really feed off his energy.
Gafford passes to McBride from behind the arc. It's rebounded by Naji. And for the Nuggets, they're shooting it with confidence. 54% so far. Pass to Mr. Incredible. And here's Murray. Launches a three. Mr. Incredible, no good. And here in the second with about a minute and a half gone by. Now McBride. He's got 5. Irving with it. And they turn it over. Shot clock violation as the buzzer sounds. Manea, he's checked in. And so it's Denver with a 6-point lead at the close of the quarter. They're defending.
Mavs 27.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. You gotta like what Anthony. So both teams making some changes here. Here in this third quarter, just over a minute play. On the court right now for Dallas. They've got Kyrie Irving. Derek Lively is out there with Anthony Davis. Then there's Miles McBride. And it's Manea in at the 3, small forward. The Nuggets lead by 10. Here's Mr. Incredible. And that one drops. Mr. Incredible's got his second basket on the night.
And good patience from Johnson to wait for his man to open up.
Irving, the pass to Davis. Lively with it. Outside Irving. Pass to Davis. Clock at 6. Takes one from 10 feet, and it's off the back of the rim. No good. And it's Jokic with the ball for the Nuggets. Looking ahead, they've got the Warriors coming to town for their next game. It'll be the second game of 4 straight at home.
I'm sure he's kicking himself. He hates to blow that kind of opportunity.
All right, Doris, Kyrie Irving is a special talent. What's his greatest asset, you think, on the floor?
Oh, BA, this is a tough question. If you ask NBA players, they'll tell you the guy with the best handle historically is Kyrie Irving. But to me, his best attribute, fearlessness, the ability to deliver when it most matters.
Irving, the pass to Lively. A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. From 13, they get it back. And count that. 2 points and a chance for one more at the line.
That's his second personal.
Yeah, great concentration by Lively, willing that one home.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. All right, Doris, you look at the criteria for traveling in the NBA. You think it's called often enough?
You know, BA, I'm not sure the answer to that. It's amazing to me the speed with which these officials have to make the calls. Sometimes you go back and watch it, what looks like a travel is not, or what's not called a travel is. This is actually a harder issue than people think.
Mr. Incredible, no good.
I'll tell you, it has not been this guy's best night, but the teammates have been there to pick up the slack. Love it.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian. NBA Commissioner Adam Silver is highly encouraged by the growth of the game. He said, in addition to being the fastest growing sport in the world, we are the #1 participation team sport in the United States. Boys and girls are playing basketball in record numbers. Love to hear it, Brian.
No doubt. The game's in a great place right now, Allie. Thank you. Here's Mr. Incredible. Money from the wing. Mr. Incredible's got 4 points this quarter.
Now that's a bad shot until it goes through the net.
Pass to Lively. Now here's Gafford. 1:07 left in the third quarter of the game. Here's Kinsey. The baseline J is on the way, and Holmes pulls it down. Here's Mr. Incredible. Now here's Murray. He's guarded by Porter. Here's Mr. Incredible. Give him 8. Lively grabs a miss. Lively's got 6 rebounds here tonight.
Not a lot falling for him in this quarter. He's got to stay aggressive, try to break through. See if you can get an easy opportunity.
Here's Porter. Shots blocked. To the middle. Here's Mr. Incredible. It's deflected. Here's Hardy. A proven scorer in this league, averaging just over 25 a game. To the wing, right side. Lets it go from the wing. No good. And so it's the Denver Nuggets closing out the quarter ahead by 11 points. Well, it's clear the defensive focus was to shut down Kyrie Irving because so... And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
Nothing better than chemistry, right? Working together to create a...
Substitution on the court.
Lively, he's checked in for Anthony Davis. And it's Hardy in for Manea. Ayodesumu out there with Johnson. Then there's Nikola Jokic. And it's Strother in at the 2. That's the group on the floor for Denver. Irving looking around. 1:03 left to play in the fourth. He's off on that one. Johnson with the defensive effort. Sumu outside, out to the right wing. Here's Mr. Incredible. And he drills the triple. Oh, a tremendous 3. We're tied. 46 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's Irving. Oh, he got it. He got it.
Big-time shot, sending his teammates into a frenzy.
I'll tell you, these guys have worked so hard together, everyone pulling in the same direction. Beautiful to watch.
Now a timeout called by Denver. They're down by 2. 41 seconds left in the fourth quarter here. And now a moment to present the New Balance player of the game, Anthony Davis.
You know, he's been getting under their skin and figuring out how to keep getting to the free throw line throughout this game. His assertive attitude has really proved to be a catalyst tonight.
Johnson passes to Mr. Incredible. There's 31 seconds left in the fourth quarter. On the clock. It's tipped. Throw it down, Nikola.
And in these moments, Jokic shines bright, commanding the rock in the clutch and stepping up.
Time called here. The Mavericks decide to talk it over. It's tied at 65. There's 21 seconds left in the fourth. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Thanks, guys. Jason Kidd had some words for his team over the break. Coach wasn't very animated in this tight game, but asked this of his team. How bad do you want it? Right now, this is all about who wants it more. So go out there and take it, guys.
Appreciate the report, Allie. Now here's Irving. The three. This is the tray. Here's Mr. Incredible. Good from downtown. What a shot. But they may take a second look at it. Boy, that was close. All right, hang on here. Don't start the celebration just yet. They're going to have to take a second look at this one on the replay monitor. This one's over if the original ruling of a basket stands. But we'll see.
And the video is going to be sent to the officials from the replay center in Secaucus. It looked like he got it off in time, though.
The crew has made their decision. The basket is good. He got it off in time.
And even though he had it right from the start, a great idea to double check it, especially when it comes to a game winner.
So it's the Nuggets taking the W in a close one. That was an incredible night of hoops. A tremendous finish. They waited until the very last moment to seal it.
And so many times we see these close games won by the home team.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Allie LaForce, Grant Hill, and Doris Burke.
You ain't with PNB Rock. You're not with me. You from New York. You ain't with Boogie. When I see you on
Paddock on my wrist, that's a bust down. All I know is get it up, uptown. Stop.